Hello beautiful weebs to another video. Today Otaku Sensei will be recommending the top 10 magic/fantasy anime where the main character is overpowered as hell. If you're new here and happen to enjoy this sort of content, then please don't forget to subscribe as well as turn on the notification bell, because 82% of you haven't subscribed yet. And for the people who are already subbed and like the video before it actually starts, know that we appreciate you. Anyway, let's start this video. We kickstart this list with Rage of Bahamut Genesis. Mystarcia is a magical world where humans, gods, and demons mingle together. In the past, the black and silver-winged demon beast Bahamut had threatened to destroy the land, but humans, gods, and demons overcame their differences to fight together and sealed its power. The key to that seal was split in two, one half given to the gods and the other to the demons, so that they would never be united and Bahamut never released. Now 2,000 years later, the world is in an era of peace, until the day a woman named Amira appears with the god's half of the key. With an apparent loss of memory, she searches for her lost mother and is assisted by the bounty hunters Favaro Leon and Kaiser Lidford. Their quest is part of a larger story of an epic clash between humans, gods, and demons, between those who want to revive Bahamut and those who are trying to prevent it. The story starts like this. Humanity has been brought to the edge of extinction and now exists solely in the last remaining city-state of Flandor, where individual city blocks are housed in separate glass domes. Travel between the domes is only possible via train lines running through the glass tunnels. The world outside the domes has become one of eternal darkness and is completely infested with savage lycanthropes. Within the domes, humanity is divided into nobility and commoner classes. Through their blood, members of noble families are able to manifest mana, which grants them powerful superhuman abilities, enabling them to fight and kill lycanthropes. Mel the Angel was born to a noble father and a commoner mother, but has never manifested mana, and attends an elite academy to hone her skills with mana. In 8th place, we have Spirit Chronicles. Haruto Amakawa is a young man who died before he could reunite with his childhood friend who disappeared 5 years ago. Ryo is a young boy living in the slums of the Bertram Kingdom who wants revenge on behalf of his mother, who was murdered in front of him when he was 5 years old. Earth and another world. Two people with completely different backgrounds and values. For some reason, Haruto, who should have died, is resurrected in Ryo's body. As the two are confused over their memories and personalities fusing together, Ryo, aka Haruto, decides to live in this new world. Along with Haruto's memories, Ryo awakens a special power, and it seems that if he uses it well, he can live a better life. Complicating matters, Ryo suddenly encounters a kidnapping involving the two princesses of the Bertram Kingdom. In 7th place, we have Saga of Tanya the Evil. Tanya Degorochov is a young soldier infamous for predatorial-like ruthlessness and an uncanny tactical aptitude, earning her the nickname of the Devil of the Rhine. Underneath her innocuous appearance, however, lies the soul of a man who challenged Being X, the self-proclaimed god, to a battle of wits which resulted in him being reincarnated as a little girl into a world of magical warfare. Hellbent on defiance, Tanya resolves to ascend the ranks of her country's military as it slowly plunges into world war, with only Being X proving to be the strongest obstacle and recreating the peaceful life she once knew. But her perceptive actions and combat initiative have unintended side effects, propelling the mighty empire into becoming one of the most powerful nations in mankind's history. In 6th place, we have Maouyu. The story is set in a world embroiled by war between humans and demons. The humans' greatest warrior, the hero, which is our male lead, Yusha, invades the castle of our female lead, the Demon King, Mao, intent on vanquishing the leader of the demons. Inside, the hero discovers that the Demon King is in fact a Demon Queen, and instead of battling him, the Demon Queen proposes an alliance with our hero. She explains how a sudden end to the war can bring further chaos to the world, as the humans, once united to stand against their common enemies, would eventually begin fighting amongst themselves, with similar issues already occurring in the demon realm. Convinced by her words, the hero joins forces with the queen, and together they execute a plan to bring prosperity and a lasting peace to both humans and demons alike. In 5th place, we have Lord Marksman and Vanitas. The story starts like this. In a fantasy version of Europe, a war between enemy countries is brewing. One of these countries, 𝐒ᴟᴜ, has its 7 regions ruled by war maidens, known as Vanitas. Equipped with powerful dragon-carved weapons, Eleonora Ellen Viltaria, one of the Vanitas, launches an invasion against their neighboring rival country of Brún. Eventually, 𝐒ᴇɪᴜ, a young archer and an earl for Brún's region of Alsace, has his entire army decimated at Ellen's hands. In a strange twist of events, Ellen spares 𝐒ᴇɪ and gives him the order, "Become mine." What could be the meaning behind this new alliance? Shingo Ichinomiya was once a single Japanese salaryman until the day he fell asleep and woke up in a magical fantasy world as a young boy named Wendelin von Benno Baumeister, the 8th son of the noble Baumeister family. Due to his family being poor, Wendelin is unlikely to inherit anything from his father, as the family's noble title, wealth, and possessions will go to his eldest brother Kurt, while the rest of the brothers leave the succession to find income by other means. He looks through his father's library and finds a magic testing orb, which glows with rainbow colors when he activates it, proving he has an ability to use magic. Alfred, a former court wizard turned restless undead, senses his magical prowess and decides to teach Wendelin everything he knows about magic. Thanks to Alfred, Wendelin becomes a skilled swordsman and mage, leading to him to become a famous adventurer known throughout the kingdom. In 3rd place, we have My Cultivator Girlfriend. In the modern cultivation world, everywhere is law of the jungle. Everyone feels insecure. After saving a cultivator girl, the security guard Ma Yingzhong accidentally starts the journey of practicing cultivation. Yep, that's the whole thing. What, were you expecting more? Well, I don't have anything else. But if you really want to know more, then feel free to watch the anime, and also follow me on Twitter. Yeah, I know. I am shameless.
いやらしいことは後でいくらでも。
違う。また無茶をされたら困る。
クロさん、逃げ。
While struggling to get past a breakup with his girlfriend, Kuro Sakuragawa was approached by Kotoko Iwanaga, a girl who declared that she was in love with Kuro since she had met him 2 years ago. She then tells him that she is a sort of goddess of wisdom, where she serves as an intermediary between the real world and the supernatural world. Kuro, of course, doubts her at first, but after fighting a yokai in a library and revealing to each other their true identities, Kuro is actually a monster that has eaten 2 different yokai meats, giving him the powers of immortality and near absolute precognition, Kuro agrees to help Kotoko on her various adventures as the peacekeeping goddess of wisdom. And finally, at number 1, we have Bofuri. Urged on by a friend, Kaede Hanjo begins playing the VR MMORPG New World Online under the name Maple. Not wanting to get hurt, Maple opts to be a shield user with maxed out defense stats, and continues to put every status point she earns in the game to increasing only her defense level. As a result, she is left with slow foot speed and no magic, but her high defense allows her to endure most hits without taking any damage. This, along with her basic level creative thinking, allows for her to make unexpected accomplishments in the game, its quests, and events. By doing this, she ends up learning all kinds of equally unexpected skills and becomes one of the strongest players in the game. There you have it, my friends, the end of the video. I'd like to say an extra special thank you to all of those who support the channel through Patreon and channel membership, and to the ones who stuck to this point of the video, you guys are truly amazing. Make sure to follow Otaku Sensei for updated related things, and I hope you enjoyed this video and found some new shows to add to your ever-expanding watch list. If you did, then leave a like, share with your buddies, and like always, subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, try to keep the comments section wholesome.